Lost My Praise. So that's a wonderful rendition by Kasana Mashal. How are you doing, Grenada? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 30 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock. We say it's 6:30, 6:30. How are you doing? How was your day yesterday? I hope you had yourselves a wonderful day and you're up and ready. Desmond Clovey first started on our Facebook platform this morning. He says, good Wednesday morning, everyone. Well, good morning to you, Desmond. Hope you're doing fine as always and stay blessed. It's so good to be in the land of the living this morning. How about you? Huh? How are you feeling? What's going on? What's up in your area? What's up in your household? Are the children okay? Are you preparing for work or you're like some folks on vacation? Cynthia B says, good morning. Also, Lydia Cameron, good morning, Innocent. Blessed Wednesday. Thanks and same to you. And this morning I was saying, just about 5 o'clock when the real good wives would get up and make preparation for the day, whether the children have to go to school or not, or the husband has to go to work and so forth. But I also encourage the husbands, even if you're not, actually helping cook and so forth, but don't just lay in bed while wifey is out there preparing, get up and keep her company. Talk, plan the day, and stuff. That's the beauty of it. Pray with the children, cover them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning, all you wonderful folks, the fishermen of the nation, good morning. You're going out today to do your catching. Be safe, go with all the requisite equipment so that in the worst case scenario something goes wrong, you can communicate with the folks back on land and let them know what's happening. Make sure your GPS and everything is working. So the farmers of the nation, good morning. I hope you're not plagued with pretty larceny over the holiday, and especially the source-up farmers. Good morning. You got to protect your crops. I do hope that someday in the not too distant future, we'll really be able to curb the scourge of pretty larceny. Farmers work hard, real hard. Sometimes, no vehicle, they got to walk long distances to tend to the crops and to the animals, and then, someone just go behind their back and take it away. That's so painful at times. I know it can tempt you to do things that you'll regret eventually. Let the law deal with it, okay? Don't take it into your own hands. So all the farmers of the nation, good morning to you. Culture man, good morning. How are you doing? Mr. Steele from Pomerose. Yeah, good morning. He's, former worker of Nawasa, employee at Nawasa, and he's a very committed farmer. Marilyn Gordon says, good morning, Gordon. Good morning, everyone. Catherine Phillips says, good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Innocent. Have a wonderful day. Well, the same wishes go to you. My good friend Arthur Langine, like to say he's in Brooklyn, New York. Well, enjoy New York. I'm going to enjoy Grenada. All right, I wish you could come for the Maggie King of the Grill, which comes off in just 25 more days, or 24 days, actually. Yep. So, folks, it's 26 minutes on to 7 o'clock. Let's get with the program. Yeah. Good morning to all the bus drivers of the nation. Yeah, good morning all the police officers, all the security officers, the folks at the MBIA. Good morning to the folks at the Control Tower. Good morning to the folks at the Met Office. Cassia Johnson, good morning. Trisha Miller. Jerry Gerard Tamer, good morning. Andre Charles. Mr. Robertson, good morning to you. Fimber Frank, and all those of you. Mr. Eugene Wint. I'd like to say good morning to our trade union leaders, Mr. Andre Charles, Mr. What's my good friend name again? Well, look at this now. How could I forget this name? Saw you on TV. What is that? With the Postal Corporation, the folks from the Bank and General Workers Union, also Mr. Grimes. Brian Grimes is the name I'm trying to remember. Good morning, keep the struggle on. I do hope that you all come to an amicable solution to the problem. Yeah, as we push Grenada forward. Team Grenada, no one left behind. So the employers should not be going ahead with full speed and all the goodies, and the employees are left behind. No, let's all go ahead together. Yeah, no one left behind. That should be the approach. That should be the modus operandi. Yeah, no one left behind. So once again, good morning to you wherever you are. Let's get with the program. The word of the day today, it is a nice word. It is a verb. Okay, a wonderful word. It is abscond. Abscond, and it is spelled A-B-S-C-O-N-D. A-B-S-C-O-N-D. Abscond means to leave, flee, or escape a place in secret and go into hiding. Often, someone is said to have absconded with something. Alright, so abscond, it means to flee or to leave or escape a place in secret and go into hiding. And someone is said to have absconded, usually with something. Okay, so here's how we can use that word in a sentence. The suspect absconded to Canada before investigators could reach her home. Yeah, she flee to Canada. We can also say he became concerned that one of his co-conspirators would abscond with the money. He left with it. He flee with it. He escaped with it. So that's the word of the day, abscond. A-B-S-C-O-N-D. It is an action word. It is a doing word, so it is a verb. Write it down, jot it down, learn to spell it, learn to pronounce it. Most importantly, learn to use it in your speech or in your writing. Good. 23 minutes on to 7 o'clock. Good morning, teacher Mary, the critical eye. She's got one charming smile. Good morning. How are you, my dear? Have yourself a wonderful day. The principal and staff of the St. David's Catholic Secondary School, as you celebrate 53 years. Yeah, but you're doing it, in a retroactive way, your 50th anniversary. Teacher Eddie, good morning, bro. Miss Mark, Teacher Lewis, how you doing? Good morning, Jig. You think it's easy to take it easy? Nice. Nadisha, here's your part, the thought of the day, and it says, if we can tune into your purpose and really align with it, setting goals so that your vision is an expression of that purpose, then life flows much more easily. Let me reiterate this. If you can tune into your purpose and really align with it, setting goals so that your vision is an expression of that purpose, then life flows much more easily. Nice. Nadi, good morning. The wonderful folks inside of Cafe. Good morning to you, Kitty Cat and family. How you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Alvin, you're good? Nice. The folks inside of Hope, good morning. Ross, Stumpy, Calist, and family. Teacher Kato. How you doing? Carol, you alright, right? You're recuperating well. I always inquire about you from your sister, right? Good, nice. What's buzzing this morning, folks? Well, of course, I hinted you already. The Maggie King of the Grill is 24 days away. The 29th of July at the Mon Rouge playing field. Plan for it, prepare for it, because it's going to be one hectic day of fun, food, music, and so much in entertainment. Yeah, it will be climaxing with a live show, live performances from Grenada's local international artists and performers. Good morning. I want to say good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Moore, Julia Moore, and her dear husband, the folks at Fantasia 2001. Well, it's 2023, so I don't know if you're changing the name of the place. But good morning to you, my dear friend. How are you? Whenever this season comes around, I remember the good old days. Yeah, nice. Folks, this 2023 calendar of events for the Spice Mass Corporation. By now, I know everybody knows which event they're attending, you know? Good. Folks, yesterday being CARICOM Day, first public holiday for the countries within CARICOM. The 45th session of the Heads of Government, Heads of Ministers meeting took place in Trinidad and Tobago. And of course, Prime Minister the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, he gave a wonderful message. Yeah. Good. All right, also buzzing the food and agriculture sector issues relating climate change, food security, and the green and blue economy were among the key areas on the agenda as regional agriculture ministers brainstormed on how to enhance the sector. Yeah, they had a great meeting. Good morning to the Honorable Adrian Persuader Thomas. How are you, bro? How are you doing? Hope all is well. You and the family, everybody good? I hope so, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't expect anything other than good coming, you know. Yeah, you keep pushing, keep pursuing. Keep pursuing. Nice. What else is buzzing? This morning? All right, workers of the Grenada Postal Corporation to get down tools on Monday morning, clamoring for better working conditions, among other things. All right. Yeah, from the Postal Corporation, they down their tools, and also the Bank and General Workers Union workers at the Republic Bank Limited, they continued their protest action at the Republic House on Monday. All right, I'm hoping to have a conversation with a representative from the union sometime tomorrow, hopefully. All right. Also buzzing, what's buzzing? Capacity development and employee well-being have been identified by the ruling NDC administration as key areas of focus to realizing its commitment to the nation. In his remarks on the occasion of International Public Service Day, which was celebrated on 23rd of June, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell reaffirmed the government's commitment to developing a sustainable, equitable, and prosperous Grenada. Nice. These are the buzzing stories, folks. We do have guests, in-house guests this morning, so I don't know how much time we'll have to have that full conversation, but nonetheless, we'll do our best. All right, Marilyn Gordon. Okay, Catherine Phillip. We said that already. Anne-Marie Thomas. Blessed day, everyone. Good morning. Sylvia Joan Wellington. Happy Monday. Well, today's not Monday, sweetie. All right, today is Wednesday, so you missed the mark. But nonetheless, thanks for dropping by. Sylvina Charles. Good morning to the man that knows almost everyone in every village. Good morning, innocent. Yes, that was due to my youthful waywardness, always liming, always hanging out, always looking around. Folks, we've got to take that break. Good morning, Andrew Lewis, not Andrew Charles. Thank you very much. Good morning. Thank you, Andrew Lewis, not Charles. Andrew Charles is the forecaster at the Met Office. I love it when you're so attentive. All right, this one on our WhatsApp platform says, good morning, Gordon and the GBN team. Bless. Cool day to you. Thank you, bro. Have yourselves a great day as usual. We've got the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather coming up on Classic. Those of you on the television platform, we've got a repeat of Monday evening's television news. Stick and stay with us.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Offer ends August 31st, 2023. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. You might want to take a rain check on outdoor activities planned for the public holiday tomorrow. The Meteorological Services at the Maurice Bishop International Airport is alerting the public of a medium chance of flash flooding Monday night through Tuesday as a tropical wave approaches the area. As of 2 p.m. today, the Met Office confirmed that a well-defined western Atlantic tropical wave is located along 57 degrees west, approximately 275 nautical miles east of Grenada, moving west at 15 to 20 knots. According to Weather Outlook, moderate to fresh winds are found in and around the wave. The wave will move across the Lesser Antilles tonight, increasing moisture and instability over the islands. The Met Office has issued a warning for a medium chance of flash flooding and gusty winds within this period. The Met Office promises to continue to monitor this system and provide updates in a timely manner. The next update is scheduled for 8 p.m., just after news time. A flag-raising ceremony has signaled the official start to Caribbean Community CARICOM Day, ahead of the scheduled public holiday on July the 4th. Details in this report.
Some lands our forefathers came, some seeking adventure, some bound in chains. Through battles waged and fought, sing of your Caribbean pride. Sing it loud and strong, feel our hearts beat as one. Celebrating song as we rise to heights where we belong. Sound of
the CARICOM anthem being played as the Grenadian flag, followed by the CARICOM flag, were hoisted at a special ceremony to mark the 50th anniversary of the Caribbean Community, CARICOM. The activity took place at the Sir Eric Gary Botanical Garden, St. George on Monday in the presence of ministers, permanent secretaries, other ministries officials and guests. In recognition of the day, Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell has declared July 4th, 2023 a national holiday. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Trade and Export Development, Roxy McLeish Hutchinson, said there's much to celebrate through the improvement made in the lives of people within the four pillars of our integration movement: economic integration, human and social development, foreign policy coordination, and security cooperation.
As we commemorate this occasion, we welcome the efforts of every citizen of Grenada, here and in the diaspora, every CARICOM citizen residing here in Grenada, in building a stronger and more united Caribbean community, one that is secure, resilient, and prosperous for generations to come. I invite you to claim your space in the CARICOM movement. Today, as a people united, resolute and committed, we stand. We look to the brand new horizon, recognizing that the future is firmly in our hands. May CARICOM grow ever stronger, for we are CARICOM. Happy CARICOM Day.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell's remarks suggest that this significant milestone should be celebrated with some form of reflection.
In the words of Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell, I encourage us to take a moment to reflect on the remarkable accomplishments we have achieved over the past 5 decades. CARICOM has been a beacon of unity, resilience, and progress in the face of numerous challenges. Together, we have fostered economic growth, promoted regional integration, and tackled common issues such as climate change and sustainable development.
That was Ms. Abigail Ellis. Christina John, GBN News.
The Grenada Cultural Foundation and stakeholders held the official launch of Grenada's 2023 Emancipation Celebration, which is observed on August 1st annually. With the need for history revival in Grenada listed as critical, the foundation scheduled a list of activities that will help in this regard. Livingston Nelson, CEO of the Grenada Cultural Foundation, outlined some of the events to mark the occasion.
We are also launching a poetry competition, and the theme He said, in the spirit of emancipation, reclaiming our African identity. So yes, we are having a poetry competition, and the deadline is on the 25th of July. On the 17th of July, we are going to be having an exhibition, and that exhibition will be taking place at the National Museum. And on the 25th again of July, we will be having a lecture presentation. But we also want to plan on the 31st of July what we call a watch night. But on August the 1st, we are going to be having what we call an ancestral libation and homage to all the grit, to the blood and the sweat of our ancestors that preceded us.
The history of Grenada's emancipation and the over 2,000 slaves that were freed over many years will be open to the public for a display.
So from July 17th to August 1st, 2023, the Grenada National Museum will showcase this exhibition that explores the lives of enslaved people in Grenada. The exhibition will touch on a number of topics, including emancipation, of course, apprenticeship, and our African heritage. The aim with this exhibition at the museum is to educate Grenadians, visitors as well, about the lives of enslaved people in Grenada and how emancipation came to pass. It is a journey that is not only significant to our past, but also serves as a beacon of hope and resilience for the future.
Everyone is encouraged to come out and learn more about the history of Grenada. The festive season is open in St. Andrew, and Grenadians came out in their numbers over the weekend for the official launch of Carnival 2023 in the Big Parish. More in this report.
That was just a taste of some of the cultural display during the official launch of Carnival in St. Andrew on Sunday. The event commenced at 3 p.m. with a Juve segment featuring the various jab bands in the parish, followed by an official opening ceremony and concluded with a cultural show. The St. Andrew Carnival Development Committee organized the launch with support from Spice Mass Corporation. President of the St. Andrew's Carnival Development Committee, Martha Andrew, spoke of their plans for this year's festive season.
The committee has planned a number of activities for the current season, namely young DJ class competition, kids queen show, and St. Andrew's Soca Morning. We hope that you will come out in your numbers to support these activities. The proceeds from these events will go towards paying prices to masters that are participating in the festival, as well as children in the community.
Kurt Ross, chairman of the Spice Mass Corporation, says his organization is committed to ensuring that Carnival 2023 is a success and one with a difference. Parliamentary representative of St. Andrew's Southwest, Lennox Andrew, declared the carnival season open in the parish.
As I officially declare the launch of St. Andrew Carnival 2022, I want to say to you, and I want all of us to say together, for 2023, no violence. For 2023, no crime. For
Renapet Thomas, GBN News.
ACB Grenada Bank has partnered with Spice Mass Corporation as a platinum sponsor of the highly anticipated SMC Children's Carnival Frolic, affectionately called Kitty's Carnival. The Children's Carnival Frolic is renowned for providing an exciting and engaging experience for children of all ages. By joining forces as a sponsor, ACB Grenada Bank aims to enhance the Children's Carnival experience for all of its participants. The collaboration will enable SMC to continue revolutionizing Kitty's Carnival while providing an overall elevated sense of community spirit. ACB Grenada Bank Business Development Officer Edwin Francis said the sponsorship reflects its ongoing commitment to supporting the well-being and development of Grenada's youngest members. He said the sponsorship also presents an opportunity for ACB to showcase its dedication to corporate social responsibility and strengthen its connection with the community.
This sponsorship aligns with our bank's corporate social responsibility pillar of youth development and education. I thank the Spice Mess Corporation for allowing us to partner with them and wishes the team a successful Spice Mess 2023. I invite all Grenadians to come out and enjoy a day of cultural activities fit for all ages at the Kitty's Carnival on Saturday, 5th August 2023 at the National Stadium.
Kitty's Carnival is scheduled for Saturday, the 5th of August. 2023. Protest workers of the Grenada Postal Corporation downed tools on Monday morning, clamoring for better working conditions, among other things. More in this report.
It was all work tools down at the Grenada Postal Corporation headquarters at Burns Point on Monday as workers and their union representative said management needs to address the many outstanding issues facing workers. President of the Public Workers Union, Brian Grimes, outlined some of the issues facing workers, which include rodent infestation, health and safety issues, and no salary increase in 7 years.
And the workers are suffering. Listen, we have workers here that are working for less than $720, right, per month at the Grenada Postal Corporation, the prestigious GPC. Now, if you do a mean average of all the salaries together, right, it adds up on average about $1,200 a month, even, nearing very senior positions in here. The worker's salary has been the same for the past 7 years or so. In addition to the fact that everyone here, even after 7 years of work, is temporary or on contract, we have very, very serious health and safety problems here. As we speak right now, the toilet is flooded. As we speak, if you go to the kitchen, you will see rat droppings. So based on the myriad of issues, right, based on the myriad of issues that we are facing, I believe and I know that the management and board of the GPC, I say this respectfully, there is an abrogation of their duty in not engaging the union. And if we do not get a chance to social dialogue, to collective bargain, you will see an escalation of what you see here today.
In October 2022, the Public Workers Union became the bargaining agent for workers at the corporation. Grimes said since then, they have been unable to get the managing body of the corporation to sit with the union to formally discuss the issues at hand.
The workers of the Grenada Postal Corporation, you are seeing today, this is just a representation of the workforce. We have well in excess of 85 workers at the GPC, but these are the courageous ones who have stepped outside. What we are trying to do today is highlight some serious problems we're having. First and foremost, the management of the GPC are refusing to engage the Grenada Public Workers Union in collective bargaining. Now, this workplace was certified in October of 2022. 9 months later, it has not birthed. 9 months later, it has not birthed a formal engagement with the GPW. We wrote for engagement on the 24th of April 2023, the 6th of June 2023, and the 9th of June 2023. All we are getting thus far is basically delay tactics. There has been talks about an HR audit, so to speak, in order for them to sit and engage with the union. But we are saying in categorical terms that an HR audit does not preclude the management and the board of the GPC from engaging with the union in social initial dialogue.
Managing Director of the Grenada Postal Corporation, Randall Robinson, in response, said he has discussed the workers' issues with the PWU president, both written and informal. He explained that the corporation is still adjusting to the use of technology and its negative effects on revenue. Robertson said that the corporation will address the issues faced by workers as soon as they complete the HR inquiries.
So we want to make sure that we know what salaries should look like going forward. We want to ensure that at the end of this audit, and we expect that audit will begin in August and it should finish within 3 months. So that's August, September, October. It should be at the end of October. We should have the results in our hands, and so we can chart the way forward in terms of now sitting down with the union and saying, look, these are the proposals, let's sit down.
We deserve better. We deserve better. We deserve better.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Police are investigating another charge against 36-year-old Kenny Penny, who's currently on remand at the Richmond Hill Prison for the offense of non-capital murder in connection with the May 11th death of Jason Joseph and 3 counts of arson. Penny reportedly went on a chopping spree in the Vendham community on the day in question and is accused of setting 3 houses on fire. The daring incident ended with him being shot in the foot by police. He was brought to court weeks later to answer to the indictable charges, which carry maximum penalties of life imprisonment and 30 years, respectively. Penny is said to be a mentally ill man. He's being represented in court by attorney Jerry Edwin.
One would recall that approximately 3 weeks ago, he was charged with non-capital murder out of several events that arose in Vendham. And those matters will be ventilated in the court through a preliminary hearing that is scheduled to commence next week. The matter has taken another turn in that police are investigating a new charge against Mr. Penny for attempted non-capital murder. And we have given instructions to our client, but it seems that the police intend to charge him with a further offense.
All attempts to confirm whether the additional charge was indeed laid today were not confirmed up to press time. Penny's no stranger to police. He was involved in an incident some time ago in which he inflicted a wound on a police officer inside the St. George police station in a matter still pending before the court. GBN will continue to follow this development and bring you details as they become available. Director of Post Randall Robinson is advising against persons setting up barbecue pits next to post offices across the island.
We have a number of people who are barbecuing next to our post offices, and it's posing a problem.
He encourages persons to desist from doing so with immediate effect.
To those of you who are barbecuing next to our postal stations, Post deals with paper. One spark from an open flame from a barbecue pit can cause us a lot of grief. And people are expecting their letters and their mail and whatever as the case might be. And we do not want to disappoint. So I'm asking you folks, do not put up your barbecue pits and sell or whatever it is that you're doing next to our post offices. Please, thank you very much.
It's time now to take a peek into the GBN ISA lens.
It is always heartwarming to see little children transitioning from one environment to another. On Friday, the children at Sunshine Development Center visited the Limes preschool and engaged with the little ones who will be transitioning from daycare to preschool in September. Our ISA reporter says the children had a remarkable day. Kudos to the Sunshine Development team and thank you for your submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Some Something big is coming. It's that time of the year again when the air fills with rhythm, excitement, and anticipation. It's time for the Soca Monarch Prelims. 4 unforgettable nights, 4 electrifying venues, soca music, pulsating rhythms, and performances that will leave you breathless. July 6th and 7th, we're kickstarting at Lassages St. David, and then we're turning up the heat. July 8th, we move to Cuthbert Peters Park St. John, and for the grand finale, July 9th, we'll be shaking the ground at Boss Yard St. Patrick. Can you feel the excitement? Every night starts at 7 p.m. sharp. Be there and experience the electrifying energy of soca. And here's the best part. All this for an admission fee of just $15. There's no excuse to miss this. So mark your calendars and brace yourself for a soca experience like no other. The Soca Monarch Prelims. It's not just an event. It's an unforgettable experience. Spice Mass, The Evolution. We'll see you there.
We, the Churches of Christ Grenada, invite you to the Isle of Spice, July 9th to 12th, 2023, for the annual Caribbean Lectureship Jubilee event. It promises to be grand. Grenada is home to over 40 beaches, sweet spices, not forgetting the oil down. The best part is the singing, praising, and preaching of God's word by the brethren to the governor of the universe. We look forward to fellowshipping with families and friends at the Radisson Beach Resort Convention Center, Grenada. The Churches of Christ Grenada invites you to this auspicious event. Don't you miss it.
Do you wish to learn how to swim? Well, Monday the 10th to Friday the 14th of July 2023 is the Sandals Foundation National Learn to Swim Week. And Get Grenada Swimming are providing 1-hour swimming classes for children aged 5 years old all the way up to seniors. Classes last 1 hour each and are from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. daily, absolutely free. There are 19 swim locations to choose from, all over Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Over 10,000 individuals have been on the Get Grenada swimming program since 2017. Why not join us? You can register via www.getgrenadaswimming.com. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Ocean Connect Sandals Foundation Program, for their support. Book your swim classes via www.getgrenadaswimming.com.
Hi, good day. My name is Kyle Sylvester. I am the manager and founder of Case Farming Enterprise. We're an agro-processing business that are involved in the processing of agricultural goods, where we do bottle seasoning packs, lettuce, kale, and broccoli. Sometimes we as human beings get sick or injured on the job. NS provides a safety net for us. I'm here to encourage other entrepreneurs and self-employed persons to sign up under the NIS Self-Employment Program.
Important announcement for CIBC First Caribbean customers. Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited invites prospective customers to collect their debit and credit cards, checkbooks, night depository keys and bags, and deposit books at its distribution center located at the GV Steel Conference Room, number 14 Church Street, St. George's. The center will be open from June 19th to July 8th, 2023, operating from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Mondays to Fridays, and from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays. You will be required to present a valid photo ID for collection. To avoid any delay in your service, we encourage you to visit Co-op Bank's distribution center at your earliest convenience between June 19th and July 8th, 2023. We look forward to welcoming you home.
Welcome home.
Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sun Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
My name is Alimaka Motley. I've been here doing nails since 2017. Me being self-employed, I have realized that paying the NIS benefits me now and even when I retire. By the time I'm 65, I will be receiving contributions back from NIS. So I benefit because I'm self-employed. Anything can happen. If anything happens to you while you're at work, you've got a bad cold, you have the COVID, you have dengue, we have all these diseases that's plaguing us at the moment. NIS will be giving you back some form of money when you're ill. So I would encourage all small business persons to sign up with NIS now.
That's not how you cross the pedestrian crossing.
Really? One day I just woke up and I saw pedestrian crosswalks on the road. No one really showed me how to use them properly.
Well, this is how it's done. You never cross before doing these things. They might save your life. First, when you get to the crosswalk, you stop. You look left, you look right. If there's a vehicle coming, you put your hand out, making eye contact with the driver, indicating that you want to cross. And only when the vehicle comes to a complete stop, you quickly cross to the other side.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact. Wait for pedestrian to cross to the other side, then you happily continue on your journey. This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners, and it's Good Morning Grenada for today, Wednesday, the 5th day of July. And folks, let me get it clear, it's Wednesday, it's not Monday, as some folks keep saying. It's not Monday. Yesterday wasn't Sunday. Okay. All right. Okay, I'd like to say Rose Forrester Brizan, good morning, Innocent, and the GBN family, good morning to you. Also, Yulin Alexander, good morning, Gordon. Good morning, Grenada, Caracopity, Matnik. Blessings to all on this wonderful Wednesday. Have a great day, everyone. All right. Good morning, Miss Sandy. So says Yulin. Mildred Smith says, good morning, beautiful Tri-Island of the 3 S's. Mr. Gordon, hope you had a restful one. Stay positive. Always do. Paula Paul says, good morning. And Waltrud Hippolyte, good morning to all. Have a blessed, productive day. Yvonne Courtney, good morning to you, Mr. Joseph and Sweet Grenada. Thank you very much. Let me see who's on our WhatsApp platform. You okay? Good. All right. Folks, as I hinted to you, I've got with me my good friend Deb Eastwood. She is, and we were talking prior to coming live, and this is becoming habitual. Deb is like a de facto member of the GB, and every year around this time, she's here as we talk swimming.
Yes.
Swim Week, Swim Grenada.
Yes.
It's on. How is Grenada doing from a swimming perspective?
It's doing really well. Every year the numbers get bigger. More people are swimming. We've started to lose the fear. It's a cultural fear about swimming, and I've seen that start to disappear in Grenada, which makes me very, very happy. You can go to the beaches on the holidays now and see lots of Grenadians out there. It's not just the tourists. When I came 15 years ago, that wasn't the case. It seemed like only tourists were
going out.
I mean, they go out, everybody would go out on a holiday, but they wouldn't go in over their knees. They just, you know what I mean? That's me. You. I tell you, I'm going to teach you. I'm going to give you lessons.
I definitely need to. I need to, I have this phobia, but I had a bad encounter as a youngster.
A lot too.
Up at the Concord Waterfall. I was a teenager then, and someone had to stay quiet on top. If you know Concord Waterfall, well, on top of the hill, and saw me in distress and jumped down into the water and saved me. So from that, I have this phobia towards deep waters. So, but you'll teach me to swim, right?
I will teach you to swim.
Definitely.
I will.
Yes. I have a personal swim coach now.
You do.
Deb.
You do.
Thanks.
GVN's been so good about having me on the show. It's the least I can do.
Thank you very much. So, tell me, why do you think Grenadians are gravitating so well towards the swimming?
Oh my gosh, there are so many reasons. One, it's fun, okay, and it's something to do at the beach, and it's free, right? And we have the most beautiful beaches in the world right here. So who wouldn't want to go? But there are lots of other reasons. It's healthy. So we've been having lots more adults. We've been pushing adults to come. We started off, it was all about kids and teaching kids, but a lot of parents would show up with their children and sit there on the beach for an hour while their children were swimming, and we're like, no, you should swim too. And so recently, by that I mean in the last 3-4 years, we really pushed the adults to get out and swim too. And so because when they bring their children and they're in the water, they want to be able to be with them also, and they want to be able to, if it's a small child, they could go in and save their child if they needed to.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
But swimming is also therapeutic, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, yes, I did. I forgot about the health issues. Okay, not issues, but it is so healthy to swim. It's considered the healthiest sport because, one, it works all of the muscles. Every single muscle, you have your arms, your legs, and everything is working when you swim. It's low impact. So it's really good for adults. It's really good for seniors. We've taught people in their 80s.
Wow.
But you can have arthritis. You can have all kinds of things. It's a low or no impact sport where you burn as much calories as you do walking and almost as running if you swim hard, But it's great. It's great for everyone from the health standpoint, respiratory. It's good for your heart. It's good for breathing. It's good for coordination. Again, like I was saying, if you're moving all your muscles at the same time, you have to move your arms. You have to move your legs.
Gotta be coordinated.
Yes.
Has to be coordinated.
So we have special ed children that are coming this time. Again, because it is something that they can do. They can swim. You can. We have a group coming in Cameron, and we've got enough people to help them out. But swimming is for everybody.
Yeah.
You could start as you can actually start as a baby. We don't actually teach babies, but we teach starting at 4. But not because we can't teach younger. It's just that you have to have, if they're younger than 4, or if they're 4 or younger, you have to actually have one student with a teacher. And so I don't have enough teachers to devote one-on-one. But you can start learning young, and you can learn, like I said, we've taught people in their 80s.
Okay. Let me ask you this. I mean, with the growth of that event, how are you able to sustain it in terms of coaches and so forth?
That is a great question. Okay, so we have brought up a lot of our swim instructors through our programs, because this is 10 years now that we've been doing it. So we've had kids that were in their teens and they've grown up and they've become swim instructors, they've become lifeguards, and they've gone on. And now what we really want to do to keep it going is we have a certified level 2 swim program. We have a goal to train 100 certified swim instructors in the next 5 years. So this will be sustainable because it's growing like crazy on the island, and we want to keep it going. And the way to do that is with the swim instructors. We recently worked with the Grenada National Training Agency to have what's called an NVQ, a National Vocational Qualification, that certifies them. So somebody looks at that and they know that they're certified. Okay. They could go on and work at a hotel, or they could do a number of things with this.
Can have our own Baywatch. Someone wants to get in on the conversation. Sure. Good morning, caller. Good morning. Okay, the person left. Caller, I know you're trying to get onto the program. Okay, let's do this. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Well, Debbie, this is my good friend you're talking today. Debbie, good morning.
Morning. Who is this?
This is a preacher, Xavier
Preacher
grandfather.
From my very first year in Grenada, 2007.
Wow.
I've been here 16 years. Hi, preacher.
You remember me, right?
Oh, of course I remember you.
Right.
Right?
It's nice hearing you, man.
You too. Hey, do you know how to swim? I want to teach you.
Well, Xavier is down here now. I wish that we could, you'd able to see you, some way, somehow. I don't know.
Yes, I'm on Grand Anse on Saturdays at 9 a.m.
Okay, well, I'll take him there to see. Look.
You should come by. We have free swim programs every Saturday at 12 locations around Grenada, but I'm at the one on Grand Anse.
Okay, so which part of Grenada?
In front of Umbrella's restaurant.
You heard that, caller? In front of Umbrellas.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to take all your time because
all right.
I know it is.
Okay, thank you for calling.
That's really great.
Wow, that's
2007.
Awesome. That's fun memories.
Yes, I was teaching at a school in the Limes, in Belmont.
Okay. As it relates to the teaching sessions, the swim sessions, how many locations do you teach that around Grenada?
Well, we have 12 where we teach every Saturday. You could go completely around the island. I could name locations, and we also have PT Martinique and Carriacou.
That's great.
And that's just on Saturdays. That's we have a swim week coming up next week. Mm-hmm. That'll be at 19 locations.
Okay.
So we take Grand Anse and we put 3 locations. We put a location in front of Umbrellas, we put one in front of Cameron Park, and we put one down on in front of the Catholic Church. Again, because everything's grown so much, we do as many as 100 participants at each of those locations during a swim week.
And what's the duration of the session?
It's 45 minutes to an hour. Usually we try to give our instructors a 10-minute break. So, the lessons will go 45 minutes to an hour. If it's a small child, that might be too long for a small child. So it might be, if it's a 5-year-old, it might be a half hour. It depends. You can tell when they're done, when they're ready. But the good thing about the swim week is it's 5 days in a row. So you sign up. Let's say you sign up for 9 a.m. at Grand Anse in front of Cameron Park. Then you come at 9 a.m. for 5 days in a row, and I can almost guarantee you that by the end of the 5 days, you'll be water safe, meaning you can float. So if you fell out of a boat, you could turn over on your back and you could float till somebody came. You could move a little bit in the water. We're not making great swimmers in 5 days, but we are definitely we're definitely making people safe.
A program like this must be costly. How do you sustain it?
Yes. Well, we have, for the Saturday programs, we have some funding that comes in from the U.S., but for the National Learn to Swim Weeks, that all is locally funded, which is amazing. So like Sandals Foundation is actually sponsoring this particular swim week, and we had Silver Sands for the last one. We've had Republic Bank for years have helped us out. So, and lots of smaller marinas, Grenada Marine, and there's just been so many even small organizations that really have gotten behind us and supported it from a local level, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's. I really want to get to how did you come up with this idea to start this initiative?
Well, my husband and I were teaching lessons because we really felt like it was important for people to know how to swim. I mean, I came up with it when I took a youth group out, and there was like 12 kids in my youth group, and I went to a waterfall, and 10 of them couldn't swim. I had no idea. So I started swimming from that because I'm not going to run a youth group in Grenada and not be able to go to water locations or even go on a hike and not go for a swim afterwards. But that was the start. Then we started teaching swim lessons. Some people paid for the swim lessons if they could, and then we used that money for free lessons for the kids that couldn't. Okay. And then it just grew, and then we got funding, and that was, it's great.
So how are you feeling now, 10 years later?
Yeah.
How are you feeling now?
I feel great. I feel like there's more to be done. That's why we want to, we really want to train. We want to train 100 swim instructors in the next 5 years because we want it to be sustainable. We should, we're like the, I believe, okay, I don't have statistics to prove anything, but I believe that we are the first Caribbean island to break the culture that there is a fear of swimming. I saw it. It was palpable. You could feel the fear when you talk to people about swimming 15 years ago. But you don't feel that near as much anymore. And we have all kinds of people that call and say, I want to learn to swim. And it just makes my heart do well. Especially, I got to say, especially middle-aged women now. I think it's something that a lot of them really wanted to do but never would put themselves out there to do it. And now they've seen others doing it. And like I said, I love when I teach somebody to swim and they learn to float. They'll be on their back and they'll be like, woo!
Yeah, life from a different angle.
It is. It is.
Well, you know what? I'm going to challenge myself. This time around, this time around, I'll find myself somewhere and take advantage of this.
That'll be great.
Because it's important. It's a life skill.
Right.
It is important.
It is.
So in wrapping up now, just give us a general synopsis of this swim week.
The week that's coming up. Yes. It's coming up Monday. It'll be Monday through Friday. There are 19 locations. You can start at the top of the island with Sauterres, and I'm just going to go around really quick. Sauterres, Bathway, you keep coming down, Cabier Beach. In Corinth, we have Grenada Marine, and then you come down to BBC Beach, and 3 on Grand Anse that I mentioned earlier, and then you start going up the other side, and you have across from Saugs in Grand Mall, and then Guave, and Walton Beach, and then you go to the middle. I'm very happy, and thank you for getting me going with Birch Grove. We have a location in the Mellows. The Mellows. Yeah. Thank you, Chris Mellows. So Birch Grove has got a spot. And then if you go on over to, if you go to Carriacou, Paradise Beach is having lessons. And if you hop on over to PT Martinique on Meringue Beach, we have lessons going. Wow. So it'll be 9. You can sign up for 9 a.m., 10 a.m., or 11 a.m. You can do it on the website. It's www.getgrenadaswimming.com. That's www.getgrenadaswimming.com, and all the information is there, all the sites, the time, you put in the children. If you don't sign up, you could still come, we can walk in, but when people sign up, then I know, this site needs 10 instructors, and this site only needs 5. So I move my instructors around, and anybody that signs up is guaranteed a swim lesson, and then anybody that walks on will probably get a lesson. I don't think we've ever turned anybody down, but it helps me to manage the different locations with the right amount of swim instructors.
Okay. Well, again, I'd like to wish you all the success and as your dream comes true.
Yes.
Yeah, it's it's a work in progress, but you're doing well. You yourself attested to it that the numbers keep growing.
Yes.
And Grenada, take advantage of this. Swimming is it's holistic. It's a life-saving. It's therapeutic. It's healthy. It's everything. So just take advantage of it.
Thank you.
Deb, thanks for coming by as usual, and I wish you all the best. I am not going to tell you when and where. I live in St. David, so I most likely I'd most likely go down to the marina.
Yes.
And find myself. Which location would you be?
I'm at Grandad's, but if you just tell me, like, you're down here because you're broadcasting every morning.
Yes.
I want you to come like some morning when you're done with your broadcasting. I'll just meet you at Grandad's Beach.
I'll do that.
Okay, and make it nice and
from Monday coming.
From Monday coming.
All right, I'll plan this and I'll let you.
Really?
know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
folks. Going out and be a part of Swim Grenada 2023. It starts this Monday. It's 5 days. Someone seems to want some information. Let's take this call.
Okay.
Good morning, caller. Good morning. All right, we seem to have lost that caller.
Can I make one more point, too?
Go right ahead, please.
What we're doing in the last year or so is we've been incorporating camps. So if anybody is running a summer camp, this is like free programming for you. We probably have 8 camps already enrolled in bringing their children to one of these locations. Up in Telescope, they're bringing 50 children to the beach up there. So if you're running a camp and you want to put swimming on the schedule, all you have to do is call me. Call me at 404-5237. That's 404-5237, and we'll integrate your program into ours.
Okay, that's excellent. Summer is on, school is on vacation, churches you'll have in your youth camps and so forth. Incorporate that swimming component and make it holistic. Yeah. Deb, thanks.
Yeah,
again.
Thank you, Gordon.
Folks, I've been talking with Deb. She is a Swim Grenada, the spearhead person behind this wonderful initiative. We take a break. We'll be back after this. Don't you go anywhere. Stick and stay with us. Swim Grenada, the spearhead.
Wait and see, wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. Whenever we touching the vacancy, we just climb over the gate and see.
Boom! It's carnival time at Courts Ready Cash. So visit your nearest Courts Ready Cash for instant carnival prizes, tickets, and much more with your loan of $3,000 or over. Come home to Courts Ready Cash this carnival season and enjoy flexible payment terms, hassle-free service, and fast approval. All you need is your ID, proof of address, a payslip, your job letter, and 2 references. Simple as that. Follow Ready Cash on Facebook and Instagram for your updates and in our in-store carnival parties and our carnival workout sessions. It's time for carnival at Courts Ready Cash. Visit shopcourts.com for details. Come home to Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are.
Everybody push something in the air.
NIS, our team proudly works to support the evolving needs of Grenadians. We have made some changes to our operations and want to keep you informed. Firstly, we are happy to introduce the new unemployment benefit. This benefit will provide an insured person with 50% of his or her former income in the case of sudden unemployment. To support this benefit and other benefits we offer, it was necessary to increase the contribution rate. The contribution rate will increase gradually each year until it reaches 16% in 2031. As always, the contribution will be split between you and your employer. The pensionable age will also increase from 60 to 65 years. This increase will also be gradually reaching age 65 in 2029. Pensioners will continue to be eligible for a pension from age 60, but will receive a reduced payment. The NIS recognizes that the prices of basic customer goods are increasing globally. Therefore, we are happy to also increase the weekly minimum pension payment by 25%. Finally, we have adjusted our survivor's benefit payment to a percentage of the age pension minimum. widows, widowers, and dependent parents will receive 100% or $58 weekly, while children will receive 50% or $29 weekly of the deceased's pension. We are here to make the transition to these new changes as clear and simple as possible. If you have any questions on how these changes impact you and your family, please contact our new informational hotline at 440-6647 or visit www.nisgrenada.org. Thank you for allowing us to be your social security provider.
Chaos and LED. Get on us, Lord. Grenada had the best man's by far. Grenada had the best job in the whole wide world. Grenada had the best man's by far. Grenada had the best job in the whole wide world. Watch mass and watch bacchanal. Soca Grand International. That's going around the globe. Soca not just a carnival. Watch mass and watch bacchanal. Soca Grand International. That's going around the globe.
Rock the box, we say, yeah. GBN, we say, arts and culture living, yeah. Rock the box, we say. I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box, we say. I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box, we say. We'll be jamming here on a Thursday.
GBN Television News at 7, a pulse on all things Grenadian. Look out for our new features through expanded synergies with our media partners in Barbados, St. Lucia, Jamaica, Trinidad, and beyond. Capturing the latest in news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Credible, informative. Thank you for making us number one. News at 7, live, Monday to Friday on GBN Television, Channel 7 and 11. K105.5 and 105.9, Hot 98.5 and 98.7, GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel, and www.gbn.gd. GBN, with you anywhere and everywhere.
Mentioned the wing carry, then you have things like man, you must come back, you know. We have the low power that.
When you push your push out, it is kind of like the same man, and it's just different name for the same kind of thing.
And last but not least, I just want to say to all the men who saw me, call me, and ask for piece of cake. I'm baking this weekend.
Join us Fridays at 8 on GBN Television, K105 FM, GBN's Facebook page, and YouTube channel for We Culture.
Wait to see my granddaughter.
You know, one day I woke up and, you know, they painted a set of pedestrian crossing all along the streets. You know, nobody told us how to use that thing properly.
I know how.
You're serious?
Every safe good driver knows about these things. As a driver, you have to be very attentive. You know you're coming up close to a pedestrian cross? You start slowing down immediately, looking to see if there's any pedestrian on the side getting ready to cross. If there is, you stop on the line that is a certain distance before the crosswalk. Then you would see the pedestrian put their hands out, looking directly at you, indicating that they are going to cross. And only when you have come to a complete stop, that is when they will quickly and safely cross to the other side. And then you continue happily on your journey.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact, wait for pedestrian to cross. Then you happily continue on your journey. This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
Records at the Traffic Department shows that a total of 1,447 accidents were reported for the year 2012, which includes 3 road fatalities. 2,946 accidents were reported for the year 2022, which includes 8 road fatalities. This is a significant increase of 104%. This is alarming. When a family tragically loses a loved one, does it matter whether by means of a gun or a motor vehicle? To avoid accidents, drivers and pedestrians alike must exercise extreme caution when using the road.
One day I was out playing with my friend Kevin and he was really moody, kinda sad and angry at the same time. I asked him what was the matter. Someone in his family had been doing mean things to him. He said he had to keep it a secret. So I asked Kevin, is it a good secret or a bad secret? He said he didn't know. I explained good secrets are cool things like a surprise party or a gift for a special occasion. A bad secret is when someone hurts or harms you and tells you not to tell anyone. Sometimes they might give you little things to make sure you don't tell. That's another bad secret to keep. That's mean and controlling. Kevin said it definitely fell into the bad secret category. I felt this was something an adult should help with. Because as a child, when someone hurts you, you can feel really alone and afraid. And the best people to help you are the ones you love and really, really trust. I asked him if there was any adult that he trusted. So we worked up a little plan for Kevin to talk to one of them. A while after that, I could see my friend was doing much better. Now we tell all our pals about good secrets and bad secrets so that we can all feel brave, safe, and strong. Break the silence. Child abuse is one secret you should never keep.
Well, Welcome back, viewers and listeners. We're trying to establish some communication via our Zoom platform, but unfortunately things are not functioning, technical glitches. But nonetheless, as we say, the show must go on. And quickly on our Facebook page, Mimi says, good morning, Innocent. Good morning, teachers, especially Sandra. Ruth Thomas says, good morning. Catherine Phillips says, Innocent, I'll hold you to that. Well, certainly. Cynthia B says, good initiative. Please make use of that. And on our WhatsApp, good morning, Innocent. Kudos to all the swimming tutors. After COVID, I took my kids to learn to swim. It was so much fun. I learned myself. I couldn't float. I learned to float. I can do a little swim, but I have a bad phobia for the deep, so I don't ever go out. One time I was learning and I accidentally swam out to the deep, and thanks to my instructor, an ageable gentleman named Peter realized and swam towards me. He was my instructor. He is really a great tutor. My little daughter is still scared. All the teachers was so loving towards her. All right, that's a good commendations there. He said another platform user says autistic children can learn to swim, and I did send him that number. He requested that number. Someone says swimming, yes, is healthy and your heart and lungs will benefit, but more importantly, it is fun and your mind will be better for learning. Bring a mask to see below the surface and you will be more interested in the whole experience. Okay. All right. Good. All right, folks. What we can do, we can take your comments. We can entertain your calls. We were supposed to have a Zoom conversation with JC, but unfortunately we are experiencing some technical difficulties. So give us a call. Yesterday was CARICOM Day, and it was a public holiday. What are your experiences? What are your thoughts? Good morning, caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, morning. Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
My friend.
How are you?
Fairly alright. Yesterday was my birthday. I had 100 years, and you didn't send anything for me.
100 years you had?
You'll see the important day I was born.
Yeah.
To me, I'm very important, even if you don't consider me important. Anyhow, this is just by the way.
There's a word that's close to important, so be careful.
Important thing are more important than you.
All right.
That's what's important.
If it's
anyhow, let's go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was thinking. I always think, but I was thinking, what is happening with us in Grenada? And not that I'm included, but I thought about myself too, because if I don't mention myself, you and others like you may curse me. So I'll have to include myself now. Why is it that we are placing all sort of old houses on the side of the road and say these are shops? All where you turn is old shops. The shops are overdrained, where you have perhaps mosquitoes, all sort of things that can help to cause more diseases in Grenada. Why is it that you and other authorities like you allowing this thing to happen? Is it because you are one vote? Or you want to maintain yourself in the ruling? It's time that we get up and get rid of all these things. Maybe we can make places where these people are entitled to sell or should sell. In certain areas, you see booths over drains. No joke, you know. And it hurts me to see that you and others like you trying to spread more diseases. Maybe disease worse than COVID.
Okay.
So we have to be very careful as to what we're doing.
I agree.
Somebody has to take control of the situation of Grenada. Okay. Don't be afraid. Maybe if you give me a $5,000 a month, I'll take control of the thing. Because you have ways of doing it. People may even like me when I do it because I will tell them the reason why. try to educate them. Somebody has to educate the people. Not telling them how to fight is education, telling them about healthy living, not even telling them. Let them practice. That's what learning means.
Okay.
You have to involve in the situation.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you very much. I hope you don't vex as I talk about that. I hope you or somebody close to you don't have a few buildings all about the place, stringing it all about. In fact, vehicles cannot even pass. You have to give them road.
Thank you, caller.
I saw you the last time. I don't know if it's you. With your pants down and you bam, but you're selling things to it. Is that good? Thank you.
I will make my lawyer write you, Oh my goodness. You gotta give people the opportunity to vent, man. He seems to be a lonesome, miserable figure and he just wants to talk to somebody. So talk to me, Talk to me. Good morning, caller. Hello?
What kind of puppy show thing is that, man? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Welcome. Okay. All right. Okay. It's 10 minutes on to 8 o'clock. That is the time. It's the conversation. And the number you can call to be a part, it's 435-2041. That's the number you can call, 435-2041. All right, Ernesto Jose says, good morning, Eno. I happened to listen to one of NNP pocket meeting, and there goes the opposition leader, Keith Mitchell, running down the NDC administration, saying they're the worst and that people been struggling to make it. And then he drew an example that there was a man who called him saying that he needed help, and he called a good friend to help that person. Well, this is a man boast about his $19 million and had to call someone else to help. His supporter, and these are the same people dying for Keith Mitchell, and yet he couldn't dip his pocket to help that person. Let's go to the phone line. Good morning, caller.
Morning, Innocent.
Hi, welcome.
Listeners and viewers. There's no more thing I would have liked to talk about this morning, but just picking back on your last caller, in terms of the ghettoization, I call it the ghettoization of Grenada. I've been talking about that for the longest while. In fact, I was shocked. In the month of May, I made 2 trips to St. John's Grove area. And I was shocked to see the amount of ghetto, those shacks and things like shops that are considered shops or whatever. And particularly from the time you reach Cherry Hill onwards and to Boucherjou. It's not only there, but there's a proliferation of that, and it really kind of systemic of poverty, of decadence, of course, the ghettoization, and the prevalence of poverty more so because it seems as though either people want to make a living because they've been dispossessed over the years. In spite of what we've been told, the economy was growing, and so on. We see it also in the market, around the market, the ghettoization of the market, and not just the market, the whole of Grenada to me is a big ghetto, except Lansapine and areas like that, and maybe Fort Judy and all that. But it's ghetto, so nice one. But I wanted to also talk about the issue of CARICOM. It's regrettable that we didn't have the foresight to prepare, and I'm talking as a region, or not so much as a country, but probably we don't have to wait on the others to really do things. But it would seem as though the idea to celebrate 50 years was only an afterthought in the leader's mind, because rather than have people prepare a year, we just in a few weeks had people, the thing was spun on people. And us, And to me, yesterday when I tuned in, the only radio station I listened to, Innocent, to GBN, I was disappointed when I listen in the morning, there's nothing, there's no feelings, and there was a CARICOM spirit in Grenada yesterday when I tuned into your radio station, especially on a rainy day like yesterday. So I would have thought that we would have a program. Similarly, like when you have a Good Friday program, you have all these reenactment of the story of the crucifixion, or even sometimes at Christmas, when you have story about the story of the birth of the whoever. But we had nothing.
But Carla, did you listen to the program yesterday?
But yesterday morning.
Yeah, did you?
Maybe when I tune in. So let me when I tune
because
in.
I worked the shift yesterday morning and I played a lot of our CARICOM music, the anthem.
But okay, let me adjust my statement. I joined from after 9 o'clock.
Oh, so well, there you go. Because I was asking for engagement, like I'm doing now, asking people to call in and share their experiences and so forth. Some people corresponded via the Facebook page and the WhatsApp platform, but in terms of active engagement like you are doing now, that didn't happen. But I was here.
Yeah, I must say, for one reason or another, I know because of the rain, I joined the station late. Okay. But what I could say also is that I asked a few people, including a 38-year-old student of mine, if she knew what the holiday was yesterday, and she didn't know. She said she thought that was something to do with the revolution.
Okay.
So it shows that we need to really do more.
Okay.
For me, yesterday was one of the high points for me because I put CARICOM Day ahead of any of all those so-called religious holidays that we have.
Okay.
Because to me, it says that we're starting to look at ourselves, and that's for the first time we had the majority of the Caribbean having the same holiday that pertain to us.
Okay.
The next one must be a holiday for Africa, and if you want to add one for India, cool.
Okay.
But not those colonial imperialist holidays we have and celebrating it.
All right, Carla.
I mean, I said I could say more, I could talk more, but I apologize for not not realizing that you did something, but the tone for the rest of the day for me and the radio station yesterday was not good.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Kola. Mm-hmm. It's 4 minutes on to the hour of 8 o'clock. That is the time. And what we do, we take a final commercial break in the segment, and then we come back with a wrap. Don't you go anywhere.
On Saturday, July 29, Montrouge Plainfield will be transformed into a sea of grills as food, fun, and friends collide. It's the 10th annual Maggie King of the Grill competition. The best chef and barbecue kings and queens compete for cash, a new grill, and the title of Maggie King of the Grill. Come savor the flavors. Try to bust the ice cold bar and let the kids have their way in the bouncing castles, pony rides, slides, and games. Try your hand at dominoes or the beer and leg competition and win instant cash. Come 7 p.m. you go stateside to enjoy performances from top local acts. It's a whole evening of fun at the Maggie King of the Grill, Saturday, July 29 at the Montrouge Plainfield. Gates open from 12 noon. $10 get you on the inside. Powered by Maggie, Hot 98, and GBN Television.
Coming up, visitors just keep flowing into Jamaica. We'll tell you why. There's hope for pancreatic cancer patients, thanks to top medical experts with assistance from the corporate world. The Commonwealth Youth Games are on the horizon, and the Caribbean's top junior athletes are already in fine form. One of the best getaway resorts, a serving of nature's gifts. It's all coming up on this station.
Feel good tax. Remember, if you have flu symptoms, do the right thing and stay at home to avoid giving it to others. Remember, you can be infectious up to a week after developing symptoms, so rest up and take it easy.
Good morning. Welcome back to the final moments of the program. I think we have a caller on the line. Good morning, caller.
Yeah, yes, what's up, brother, man?
I'm good. Welcome. You got to be brief.
Well, I didn't know that there was a quarry in River and Twine. They can get a truck full day for $60, right?
A quarry with what?
With sand.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yeah, $60 you can get a truck full of day. No problem.
That's good news?
No problem, no problem.
Okay.
Anytime, just drive in.
Okay, all right. Okay. Thank you, caller. Thank you. All right, have a good one. Folks, it's 8 o'clock. We've got to go. We've got to join the BBC for that bulletin of news. And thank you very much for participating. I'd like to say thanks to Deb this morning for coming and sensitize us with the National Swim Week coming up from Monday. Go on out and participate. Learn to swim, learn to float. Enjoy all the benefits there are of swimming. All right, and have yourselves a great day. Thank you for being a part of the program. No, there's one thing I want to take. This is important. I don't think I'll be forgiven if I don't. Good. Well, okay, I vent. Never pass a fault. Put your rubbish in a bin, and if you see someone littering, speak out. Keep Grenada beautiful. Folks, this is where we gotta wrap it. Thank you very much for being a part of the program. I love you. Bye-bye.